Gustave Eiffel was a French engineer, and he is famous for building the Eiffel Tower in Paris. He was born on December 15, 1832, in a small town called Dijon in France. He grew up in a family that cared a lot about education. His father worked as a banker, and Gustave was a good student. He liked studying math and science. When he became older, he decided to become an engineer. After finishing school, Gustave Eiffel worked for a company that built bridges. He learned a lot about how to build strong and safe bridges. He worked hard and soon became very good at it. His big break came when he worked on the construction of a bridge in Bordeaux, France. This project was very difficult, but Gustave's skills helped him finish it successfully. The bridge was a big success, and people started to notice Gustave's talent as an engineer. Gustave Eiffel became well known for his work on bridges, but his most famous project was the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower was built for the 1889 World's Fair in Paris. The fair was a big event, and the people of Paris wanted something special for it. The government wanted to build a tower that would show how advanced France was in science and technology. They asked Gustave Eiffel to design and build the tower. At first, many people in Paris did not like the idea of the tower. They thought it was too tall and ugly. Some famous artists even wrote letters to the newspapers, saying that the tower would ruin the beauty of Paris. But Gustave Eiffel believed in his design. He knew that the tower would be safe and strong, and he was excited to build it. Construction of the Eiffel Tower began in January 1887. It took 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days to finish the tower. The workers had to be very careful when they built it because the tower was very tall, and they used a lot of metal. More than 300 workers helped with the construction. Gustave Eiffel was very careful about the safety of the workers, and there were no serious accidents during the building process. The Eiffel Tower was finished in March 1889, and it was very tall, 300 meters high. When it was built, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world. It was made of iron, and it was designed to be very light for its size. The tower was made of 18,038 pieces of iron, and it took 2.5 million rivets to hold everything together. The Eiffel Tower was a symbol of French engineering and modern technology. When the tower was finished, it was a great success. People from all over the world came to Paris to see the tower. It became the most famous landmark in Paris. Gustave Eiffel was very proud of the tower, but he also knew it was important for people to keep it in good condition. Over time, the tower has been painted many times to keep it safe from rust. It is still standing strong today. The Eiffel Tower was not only important for France, but it also helped the world learn more about engineering. It showed people how strong and safe a large structure could be. It also helped the world see how technology could be used to make new and exciting buildings. The Eiffel Tower became a symbol of progress and hope for many people. Gustave Eiffel did not only work on the Eiffel Tower. He worked on many other projects throughout his life. He helped build bridges and other tall structures in France and other countries. He also worked on the construction of a bridge in Portugal and a tower in Brazil. Gustave Eiffel's work was admired all over the world, and he became a famous engineer during his lifetime. Even though Gustave Eiffel is most famous for the tower, he was always interested in science and new ideas. He worked with scientists to study the effects of wind on tall buildings, and he helped improve weather science. He also worked on the design of a new kind of airship or balloon that could fly higher than any other airship before. Gustave Eiffel was always looking for ways to use science and technology to make the world a better place. After he finished the Eiffel Tower, Gustave Eiffel continued to work on new projects. However, by the 1900s, he began to slow down and focus on other interests. He started to spend more time with his family and friends. He also spent time teaching young engineers about his work. Even though he was no longer building big projects, he still loved talking about engineering and helping people learn. Gustave Eiffel passed away on December 27, 1923, at the age of 91. Even though he is no longer alive, his legacy lives on. The Eiffel Tower continues to stand in Paris as one of the most famous buildings in the world. People from every country visit Paris to see it. The Eiffel Tower has become a symbol of French culture and engineering. Today, the Eiffel Tower is not just a tower. It is a place of learning and discovery. It hosts museums, and it even has an observation deck where people can see beautiful views of the city. The tower is also used for science, such as studying the effects of wind and weather on tall structures. Gustave Eiffel's work changed the way the world saw engineering. His ideas and designs helped shape the world of modern buildings and bridges. He showed people how engineering could be both beautiful and functional. His Eiffel Tower continues to inspire engineers, architects, and people from all walks of life. Every time someone looks at the Eiffel Tower, they are reminded of the hard work, vision, and creativity of Gustave Eiffel, the man who built it.